This is because I told your mom you have a bubble fetish, isn't it? What? No! This is not my call. It was ordered by the site director that you enter SCP-3008. It's a freaking furniture store. The most boring place in the world. What am I gonna do? Price credenzas and armoires? Test drive bidettes? This is against the Geneva Convention, I tell you. You know what's more interesting than furniture shopping? Let me think. Everything? I need a lawyer. All you have to do is find the exit. It seems most people in there join settlements, but if you keep looking, odds are you will find one eventually. It just may take a few months. Or years. Does IKEA even sell video games? No. Do they sell sporting equipment? Or magic cards? Or even Dungeons and Dragons stuff? No, no, no. I am not going, and nothing you can say will change my mind. They don't even have a food court. You're right. The only thing they have are those little meatballs. When do we leave? This week, D-1589 has been tasked with entering the Euclid class SCP-3008. SCP-3008 is a large retail unit previously owned by and branded as IKEA, a popular furniture retail chain. A person entering SCP-3008 through the main entrance and then passing out of sight of the doors will find themselves translocated to SCP-3008-1. This displacement will typically go unnoticed as no change will occur from the perspective of the victim. They will generally not become aware until they try to return to the entrance. SCP-3008-1 is a space resembling the inside of an IKEA furniture store, extending far beyond the limits of what could physically be contained within the dimensions of the retail unit. Current measurements indicate an area of at least 10 kilometers squared, with no visible external terminators detected in any direction. Inconclusive results from the use of laser rangefinders has led to the speculation that the space may be infinite. SCP-3008-1 is known to have one or more exits located within, though these exits do not appear to have a fixed position, making it difficult to leave SCP-3008-1 once inside. Using any other doors besides the main entrance to enter the structure or break through the walls of the retail unit leads into the non-anomalous interior of the original store. On April 19, 2022, D-1589 entered SCP-3008. 5 days later, he emerged. Though D-1589 was equipped with a device capable of recording and storing over 9,000 hours of audio, user error caused this to record only a few minutes of audio each day. Thus, we will be counting on his recollection of events to fill in the holes. Captain's log, day 1. This place, it's horrible. It just goes on and on and on, and I haven't seen a meatball station yet. Matter of fact, I haven't seen anything besides row after row of crappy Swedish furniture. The building gives me the creeps. It's like time has no meaning here. I'm not sure how long I've been in here, but it's gotta be at least 6 or 7 days. Wait, silly me, they gave me this fancy watch. I can tell you exactly how long I've been in here. 17 minutes. Well, that's kind of disappointing. I do see a couch section off in the distance, and I plan on heading that way. Maybe there's some food or change in the cushions.
Do I really sound like that? Gross! Anyways, I made it to the couch section the first day, and I didn't see anyone. There was a water fountain and a food place in the area, so I figured I could hold up there for a few days, get my bearings. It was a good-sized food area, too. Probably enough food to conservatively last me 5 to 6 weeks. Besides, with the materials available, this would be the perfect place to perform an experiment that I have been thinking about for the last couple of years.
Captain's log, day 2. The pillow fort is coming along nicely. I've added a balcony to the 3rd floor, and I'm thinking about moving the credenza into the 2nd living room. I think that'll make it pop. The only problem is there doesn't seem to be as much food as I thought. Rats, or something, must have taken it all when the lights went out last night. Crafty little buggers. They left all the crumbs on my shirt and in my hair. But I'm hoping it gets restocked, so I don't have to leave my little slice of paradise. The theater room is almost complete. Wait, did you hear that? I think someone's coming. Guess I better finish the guest room quick. Ooh, I hope it's a babe with low standards.
It was not. It was one of those jerks that worked there. He was just wandering around and he walked right into my pool house knocking it down. He must not have seen it or something, seeing as though he doesn't have any eyes, or any other facial features for that matter. It is very nice that IKEA hires people with disabilities. He does have these big giant gorilla arms and little pipe cleaner legs. My man always skips leg day at the gym. I says, "Excuse me, sir. You're about to walk into my indoor tennis courts." But he ignores me and walks right through them. Well, I can't have this jackass lowering my property values, so I grab him and he goes nuts. Guess he doesn't like being touched, because he starts attacking me. Dude is stronger than he looks, but then again, so am I. Normally I just run, discretion being the better part of valor and all, but I put a lot of work into that pillow fort, and I'm not gonna let some faceless jerk destroy it. Now, I may have overdone it in retrospect a bit on the defense because, I twisted his head off like a bottle cap. Strange that he didn't bleed. I wonder if that's like a Swedish thing or something.
D-1589 is describing an encounter with an instance of SCP-3008-2. SCP-3008-2 are humanoid entities that exist within SCP-3008-1. While superficially resembling humans, they possess exaggerated and inconsistent body proportions, often described as being too short or too tall. They possess no facial features and in all observed cases wear a yellow shirt and blue trousers, consistent with the IKEA employee uniform. SCP-3008-1 has a rudimentary day-night cycle determined by the overhead lighting within the space activating and deactivating at times consistent with the opening and closing times of the original retail store. During the night, instances of SCP-3008-2 will become violent towards all other life forms within SCP-3008-1. During these bouts of violence, they have been heard to vocalize phrases in English that are typically variations of "The store is now closed, please exit the building." Once day begins, SCP-3008-2 instances immediately become passive and begin moving throughout SCP-3008-1 seemingly at random. They are unresponsive to questioning or other verbal cues in this state, though will react violently if attacked.
Captain's Log, Day 3. I'm sorry to report, Dreamtown is no more. Last night, Jerkface's friends all came for revenge. There had to be like 100 of them. I fought valiantly, but there were too many of them, so it was time to abandon ship. They chased me for a bit, but I lost them in the bookcase section by pretending to read. The fools. I am so mad though I could spit. I went back today, and Dreamtown was gone. The jerks cleaned the area and put everything back. Sure, I killed like 20 of them, but is that any reason to destroy my creation? I don't think so. I never even got to finish the boathouse. There is a silver lining though. I met this really nice group of people when I saved them from some jerk faces, and they invited me back to their place. They have a whole little town with walls and stuff. And let me tell you, the people here, they love me. I get the feeling I'm going to be here for a long, long time.
SCP-3008-1 is inhabited by an unknown number of civilians trapped within prior to containment. Gathered data suggests they have formed a rudimentary civilization within SCP-3008-1, including the construction of settlements and fortifications for the purpose of defending against SCP-3008-2. It is believed these individuals come from a variety of alternate universes based on information collected since study began. D-1589's next recording caught a portion of a conversation between him and another resident of this settlement.
Look, Biff, everyone appreciates how good you are fighting those skin sacks, but you have to stop raiding the pantry. That food was supposed to last us a month, and now we have to go restock.
What? I'm a growing boy. Wait, did you call them skin sacks?
Yeah, believe it or not, that's all they're made of. Just skin inside and out. And is that my sandwich?
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're telling me these things are made of only skin, aka the most delicious parts?
I guess?
So just to be clear, these suckers are basically walking bacon.
What? That's not the point.
Hank, I think I have a solution to our food problem. Captain's Log, Day 4. Those jerks kicked me out. Me. This is the thanks I get for saving them from the monsters. Just because I ate a little bit more than everyone else put together. Like, everyone should have been happy that I was taking care of the bodies after a raid, but no. Bunch of jerks. Hey Hank, Mr. My Poop Doesn't Stink. It's not cannibalism if you're not the same species, jerk.
Exactly. Now we got attacked that night and there were a bunch of them. Everyone was all scared and begging me to save them, which I did. Then as soon as it's over, they tell me I have to leave. It's not you, they say, it's us. Please, that speech was invented because of me. You think that's gonna work? Then they tell me it's because I eat too much, but I already fixed that. I'll just eat the workers from now on. They are so good, like I cannot even describe how good they are. Think fried chicken skin, covered in McRib juice, wrapped in bacon. Finally though, the people, they let me in on the truth. It's my man must. Hey, you know what? It is not my fault IKEA workers give me IBS. It's a medical condition. They are discriminating against me. In retrospect, I probably should have cleaned my teeth with the IKEA worker before this conversation began. Live and learn.
Captain's log, day 5. Nothing travels faster than bad news, it seems. I tried to join a couple other settlements, but they were all like, no, you're too too awesome for us, Biff. I just don't get people. You eat a few monsters, saving lives mind you, and all of a sudden you're a social pariah. The employees are even avoiding me in the day now. Well, you know what? I don't have to stand for this. I'm gonna find a manager and get corporate's phone number.
Look, y'all know me, I'm not the complaining type, but this really was just too far. I tell the employees I need to speak to the manager, but they just run. That's when I come up with the simply brilliant idea of running one of the bigger guys. I figure he'll at least go to the break room eventually, and they're bound to have some vending machines. I jump on his back from a rack of shower rods, and he takes off. Eventually, he gets to an area where there are thousands and thousands of workers just milling around. One of these jerks has to be the manager, so I shout out, Excuse me, I would like to speak to a manager. A few of them whisper, Tango Morget. Then, I see her. The manager is like 9 feet tall and actually has most of the face. She'd be kind of cute if it wasn't for the Karen haircut. But as Grammy always said, no time for courting when there's complaining to be done. I tell her if she don't get her act together, I'm going to take my business elsewhere. She starts hemming and hawing, but I tell her, look, lady. Let me make this simple. I will eat every last one of you. And if they say more, I'll eat them too. 100, 1,000, 1,000,000. It doesn't matter to me. I won't even need ketchup. See how your union likes that. She knows when she's been beat, so she signals the workers. They surround me, and I think it's about to be go time, but no. Next thing I know, they're carrying me, like up on their shoulders like I scored the winning goal or touchdown or something. They take me to the exit and place me out real gentle and dignified.
At 2321 on April 24th, 2022, several instances of SCP-3008-2 were observed pushing D-1589 out the entrance of SCP-3008, then blocking the doorway to prevent him from re-entering. As soon as D-1589 exited the area, they returned to the interior of SCP-3008-1.
Hey, before you go, I need a favor. These jerks keep sending me on dangerous missions, so please, one of you nice scientists out there, please make a suggestion that's safe. Ooh, I wouldn't say no to food-related SCPs. Also, leave them a message saying, be nice to D-1589, or whatever you want to say. Finally, show them you like me and don't want me to be treated so badly by liking this video. Thanks for watching, I guess, and beat it.
Thank you for your attention. If you have any comments or questions about the events of this encounter, please leave them below. Conversely, if you have an SCP experiment you would like to see D-1589 participate in, that can also be left below. Do not forget to employ the SCP Foundation's new like-dislike function on this log. And if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to this content for easy access.